Hey, you're watching Comics, and I'm Jen Sakato. Hey guys, I'm at Tatarama, one of Toronto's longest running tattoo shops. Stay tuned for your chance to win a gift certificate. Hey, you're watching Comics. I'm Jen Sakato. Today we have a very special guest on the show, comedian Dave Merheje. Hey Dave, how's it going?
Pretty good.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about your stand-up? How long ago did you start doing stand-up comedy?
10 to 12 years. Because I started, I think I was in college, so I don't really count. So I do like once a month or something like that, or twice a month. So I don't count that. Like as working as, does that make any sense?
So I know you've been spending a lot of time in LA. Is that a move you're looking to make permanently?
Yeah, like I'm transitioning there, so like gradually it'll happen. But yeah, I like it, and that's the next move.
So a lot of Canadian comics, when they think about making the move to the States, they look at either LA or New York. So why did you choose LA?
I think eventually people even from New York end up in Los Angeles, so I just wanted to, like I didn't want to make that extra move, I guess. So I just wanted to just go right to LA, kind of thing. Blue skies, sunny, there's a beach. Like, sign me up, that's what I'm saying.
So there's something we do here on Comics where I ask the comics to describe to me your style of comedy in the form of a haiku.
I have to do a haiku?
Yeah.
What if I don't know how to?
You can do it, man. Take your time. So a haiku is a Japanese poem that is 5 syllables, 7 syllables, and then 5 syllables again. Go.
Well, this is the thing, I don't know what syllables.
Okay, for example...
Give me an example. This really just shows how stupid I could possibly be to the internet. Hey man, how dumb is this guy? He doesn't know what, like there's somebody who's gonna be like, he doesn't know what a syllable is. How is he functioning?
He's looking to the plant for help.
Basically, yeah.
Or like to hide in.
It's like picking out syllable, like there's a no, I'm like, oh, okay. Or like there's the haiku in there for me. I'm like, who knew? It's like an elf behind there. He's like, I knew you were gonna fail at this part. Like everything else, you got it together, but you dropped the ball. I feel after I do the haiku thing, they're gonna be like, how has this guy not been hit by a car in traffic? Like, how has he just not been crushed by an elevator door? Like he went out and like I was like, maybe I forgot something, and then just got stuck in the elevator. I've never been asked to do a haiku. When I did in school, I think I failed. Because I was like, what are you doing to us? I can't use this when I go to the bank when I grow up. There's no way. So if I just put words together, like so eccentric, personable, enjoyable, and sexy. No, my comedy can't be sexy. That's weird. Comfortable. Is this the worst haiku you've had on the show?
No, it's not.
Did I haiku it up?
I think it all adds up.
Okay, because I feel I messed up. There's got to be some guy who's into poetry that's so angry right now. Like if he watches this and he goes to his poetry book and burns it, just lights it on fire. But the worst part is, I think he lit his house on fire by accident. Some guy who works at a factory, he's like, I just really want to do poetry behind my wife's back.
Like it's naughty?
Because she thought he was cheating, but it was with poetry. She'd be like, one of those cases? She's like, I know you're fucking cheating on me, Jim. And he's like, no, because like, how would she know it's poetry? It's like love. And at the end, he has to tell her, he's like, I've been going to like night classes to study haikus. Because she would see the poems and be like, it's probably a woman, but it's not. It's just him at a donut shop.
We are here to talk about tattoos, of course. I see one already on your arm. Can you tell us what this is?
I was like big in, Rockefeller Records with Jay and Dame Dash. And I thought like I'd get ROC. I didn't want ROCK because I thought it was kind of, I don't know, in my head I was because I love rap too much. It was probably dumb, like the whole process of it. It was like I was like, I'm gonna get to rock and I want to rock the mic because I love stand up so much. But so it was like when I think the first year I moved to Toronto, it was somewhere on Yonge Street. I went and I was like, I get this tattoo. I don't think I told my mom, she would have snapped, but she knows now, obviously. And then I went in. And I remember it's like the guy was like, do you mind if I smoke weed? I was like, oh, no, man, do your thing. One, I was scared probably, right? Like I've never been to a tattoo shop. So, like I'm not gonna tell the guy, I'm like, no, buddy, you wanna hash that out? Like I don't want it to be weird. So I was like, whatever. And I don't think at that time I was smoking weed heavily. So I was getting stoned. And then he goes, what kind of font do you want? I was like, and I just picked the font. As he's doing it, we're talking about I forgot what rap group it was. It was a distinct, you know, political rap groups or like these underground rappers that when people talk about them, they're like, they overly talk because they're like, you gotta know who these people are. So we get into this with the weed smoke and then this guy going intense and me stuck. Basically, I'm in this guy's world and I'm like, don't even know. So it's done, I go home and then I'm in the kitchen and then my roommate walked in the kitchen and he was like, oh man, you got that tattoo? I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, let me see. So I just kind of turned my arm so he could see it. I don't think I looked at, and if I did look at it before he said that, I didn't really notice. And he goes, yeah, bro. He goes, rock the mic. And I go, hey man, stop being a fucking asshole. It's rock the mic. But then I look down, I'm like, it's rock the mic, man. And then he starts dying, and I'm like, oh God. And like, I can't go back to this guy. And I'm like, it's fucking, I should have paid attention. So I just hit it. I barely wore anything to show it for like, 6 years.
If you could say anything to the tattoo artist who did your tattoo, what would you say to him?
Nothing, because it was me. It's me like in every life choice. That's how I operate. I always don't think like, you know what I mean? Whether it's insurance, food, everything is thought after. Like, so it's like, I can't blame him. It was almost like a life lesson for me in the future to be like, hey Dave, take responsibility for your life. You're a goddamn adult. You don't know what haikus are. You're luckily you haven't been hit by traffic. Don't listen sometimes when someone makes you a smoothie and then you ask, you don't know what coconuts are. And first of all, there's even like rock. Like, who am I? What am I trying to prove here? Like, look at me. I look like a nerdy accountant. I'm like, there's no need to. Even if Rockefeller Records saw that, they'd be like, yeah, like, really, man? What made you think you're gonna keep Rockefeller like alive?
Do you have any plans to get more tattoos?
I thought about making like the mic, like, you know how like filling in this right here, and then a cord, and then a mic here. But I remember LL Cool J has a mic on his arm, and then Cannabis, this other rapper, got a mic in his arm, and then they got into a beef, and then kind of LL Cool J went at Cannabis's rap career. And I don't know why that stops me from getting that tattoo. Not that LL Cool J obviously doesn't know who the fuck I am. But I have this fear of putting it, like, that's how powerful LL Cool J was, that he puts fear, like, I don't want to get that. People have been like, just get a mic. I go, fuck no, all that story. It's probably because I have a lot of anxiety and I just seek therapy. Remember the hat he used to wear?
Yeah. The FUBU. He wore a lot of FUBU.
I had FUBU in my driver's license. Do you know how dangerous that is? If a cop pulls me over, he goes, is that fucking FUBU? For sure there's drugs in your car right now. Like, I risked myself for ladies love Cool James.
So what would be your next choice then for your next tattoo?
I would have got Richard Pryor. He was like a favorite comedian. I thought like that would be cool, I guess. What if I'm having sex with a woman? In like Richard, like let's say I get it on my chest, and there's just this black guy, like on my chest, and I'm having sex with her. What if she midway through sex like, who is that? And I get angry. I go, really? You don't know who the fuck Richard Pryor? Like, I get really offended. So I'm like, then now I'm soft, like in her, and she's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, what's wrong? How the fuck do you not know who Richard Pryor is? Now it just looks like I have this black guy's face on my chest.
Right. Like
there's a black guy in a bush.
Yeah.
Like just
Bollywood.
I think if Rich saw this, he'd be like, really, man? Like, that's how he talks, kind of thing. So that, because I wanted to get the Richard Pryor tattoo. Actually, good question, because I thought about getting it, and then I panicked, and I was like, thought about all these other things and stuff.
This has been another episode of COMINKS. I'm Jen Sakato. Thanks again so much to our guest, Dave Merheje. Really appreciate it.
No, thank you for having me. It was fun. I fucked that up. Jesus Christ, I don't know what the handshake doing. You want to do a dap or something like that? I don't know what I did. Sure. Okay. No, let's not do it. We'll go here. And I'll stop it there.
Okay.
I don't know what I was trying to do.
We have to practice being cool. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me. There we go, we did it.
Tell us where we can find you on Twitter and Instagram and all that.
Twitter is just Dave, Merheje, and then Instagram is the same thing. Awesome. Very anticlimactic at the end for myself, not the whole thing.
All right. Thanks for watching. For your chance to win a gift certificate to Tatarama, share this video and I'll announce the winner on the COMINKS Facebook page.